Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn one of React's most useful hooks, useRef. What is useRef? useRef is a React hook that lets us store a mutable value or access a DOM element without causing a component to re-render. In simple words, useRef helps us access HTML DOM elements directly, store values that can change, keep those values without causing a re-render. Here is the syntax of the useRef hook. Now let's break it down one by one. First, we use the const keyword. It means the reference variable itself will not be reassigned. Next, input ref is simply a variable name. You can name it anything. For example, the name depends on what you are referring to. useRef. This is React's built-in hook. It creates a special object. Inside that object, React stores a property called .current. Initially, React doesn't know which HTML element you will connect. That's why we pass null. Later, React replaces null with the actual DOM element. Suppose we have this code. This is an input element. The ref attribute links this input element to input ref. After the component renders, input_ref.current refers to this input element. Now we can access and control the input directly using input_ref.current. Now let's understand this with a real life example. Here we have an input field and a button. The input field is connected to input ref using the ref attribute. Now, whenever the user clicks the focus button, we write input_ref.current.focus. This tells React to focus the input element. Immediately, the cursor moves inside the input box. The user doesn't need to click the input field manually. This is one of the most common real-world uses of useRef. Let's see what React does behind the scenes. Step 1. React renders the component. Step 2. React creates the ref object. Then React connects. Now input_ref.current contains the actual DOM element. Whenever you call focus, React performs that action. Why useRef does not re-render? This is a very common interview question. When we change input_ref.current, React doesn't re-render the component because useRef stores values without notifying React. Unlike useState, it doesn't update the UI. Let's compare useState and useRef. useState stores state. useRef stores mutable values. useState causes re-render. useRef doesn't re-render. useState updates UI. useRef used for DOM access. One line to remember, useState updates the UI. useRef stores information without refreshing the UI. Real project uses. Where do we use useRef? Autofocus input, stopwatch, timer IDs, previous values, scroll to section, video play or pause, form focus. Now let's look at some common mistakes beginners make while using useRef. Mistake 1. Forgetting .current. The first mistake is forgetting .current. Some beginners write input_ref.focus. This is incorrect. The correct way is always remember to use .current to access the DOM element. The second mistake is thinking useRef updates the user interface. It doesn't. Changing useRef.current does not cause the component to re-render. If you want to update the UI, use useState instead. The third mistake is using useRef instead of useState for UI updates. useRef is used to access DOM elements or store mutable values. useState is used when changing data should update the user interface. So, choose the right hook based on what you are trying to achieve. Interview questions. What is useRef? useRef is a React hook used to store mutable values or access DOM elements without causing a re-render. Why do we use useRef? To access DOM elements and store values that should not trigger a re-render. What does .current mean? It stores the current value or the current DOM element. Does useRef cause re-render? No. Changing .current does not re-render the component. Difference between useRef and useState. useState updates the UI. useRef stores values without updating the UI. Today we learned what is useRef, why do we use it, real life example, syntax, behind the scenes, useRef versus useState, common mistakes, interview questions. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to the Dev Journey with G. Also let me know in the comments, have you ever used useRef in a React project? In the next video, we will learn another important React hook that is frequently asked in interviews. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. Happy coding!